Hello friends, this is class 4 of chemical kinetics. In this class, we'll study numericals based on second order reaction and pseudo first order reaction.
In a second order reaction, both reactant taken in equal concentration and the time required for completion of 25% reaction was 3600 seconds. Over here, time is given when reaction is 25% complete. Reaction is 25% complete, that is formation of product, that is x equals to 25. So concentration of reactant after time t, that is A minus x, will be equal to 75. And then how much time will be required for completion of half reaction. So over here we have to calculate half-life for second order reaction.
So in this case it is given as reaction is 25% complete. 25% complete in 3600 seconds. So over here formation of product, that is X, I'll consider it as 25. What is concentration of reactant A minus X? That will be equal to 100 minus 25, that is 75. If I say 25% of reaction is complete, so formation of product will consider it as 25 and remaining is 75. So I'll write equation for rate constant for second order reaction, that is K equals to 1 upon AT into X upon A minus X. Now 1 upon, we don't know value for initial concentration, so I'll keep it as it is A, and time is given as 3600 seconds. Formation of product, I'll write it as 25, and A minus X, that is concentration of reactant after time t, that is equal to 75. 25 3s are 75, so I'll write it as 1 upon 36 into 3. 3 6 are 18, 3 3s are 9 and 1 10, and 00 as it is, and this A I'll keep it as it is. This is value for rate constant. Also we have to calculate value for half-life, and half-life for second order reaction, it is equal to 1 upon AK. A into, what is value for K, that is rate constant, 1 upon 10800 into A. So this will go in numerator, 10800, that is T half is equal to 10800 seconds.
A second order reaction is started with 0.01 moles per dm cube concentration of both the reactant. That is, initial concentration is given, that is small a equals to 0.01 moles per dm cube, and it is 10% complete in 1800 seconds. So time is given as t equals to 1800 and formation of product x equals to 10%. Every time we used to write only 10, but in this case we have to write 10% of initial concentration, that is 10% of 0.01. Based on that we can calculate formation of product and concentration of reactant after time t, and calculate the rate constant, half-life and time taken for completion of 40% of reaction.
Now in this case initial concentration is given, that is A equals to 0.01 moles per dm cube, and it is also said that reaction is 10% complete in 1800 seconds. So using this data we'll try to calculate value for a rate constant. So over here formation of product, will consider it as 10, that is 10% of A, because initial concentration is given. Every time we used to write only 10 because initial concentration is not given. In this case initial concentration is given, so this is 10 upon 100 into 0.01. So we can calculate value for this. This is value for X. Also we can calculate value for A minus X. So over here instead of getting confused, 0.01 divided by 10. It is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 3. And what is value for this? A minus x, initial concentration is 0.01 minus 1 into 10 raised to minus 3. Now, how to take this 10 raised to minus 3? Over here. So 0.01 minus 1 exponential raised to minus 3. So answer is 9 into 10 raised to minus 3. So this is value for concentration of reactant after time t. Now, what is value for rate constant for second order reaction? 1 upon AT into x upon A minus x. 1 upon, what is value for A? 0.01. Reaction is complete in 1800 seconds. So T is given as 1800 into, what is value for x? It is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 upon, what is value for A minus x? It is 9 into 10 raised to minus 3. 10 raised to minus 3 and 10 raised to minus 3 get cancelled. Now, what is remaining? Over here. So 1 divided by, in numerator there is only 1, divided by, we'll put bracket 0.01 multiply by 1800 multiply by 9. So it is equal to 6.1728 into 10 raised to minus 3. This is value for rate constant for second order reaction. Also we have to calculate value for half-life for second order reaction. So what is value for half-life for second order reaction? It is equal to 1 upon AK. Value for A, initial concentration of reactant, is given as 0.01. And what is value for K? It is equal to 6.1728 into 10 raised to minus 3. Now we'll calculate this. Over here, 1 divided by, then put bracket 0.01 multiply by 6.1728 into, that is exponential raised to minus 3. Close this bracket. So half-life is equal to 16200.10 seconds. Then part is calculate time when reaction is 40% complete. When reaction is 40% complete, that is formation of product is 40% of initial concentration of reactant, that is 40 upon 100 into initial concentration of reactant is 0.01. So over here it get cancelled, so it becomes 0.004. that is formation of product. Then what is concentration of reactant after time t? That is A minus x. 0.01 minus formation of x is 0.004. It is equal to, over here, that is 0.01 minus 0.004. It is equal to 6 into 10 raised to minus 3. That is concentration of reactant after time t. So I'll write equation for rate constant for second order reaction. K equals to 1 upon AT into x upon A minus x. What is value for t? It becomes 1 upon AK. K will come over here into x upon A minus x. 1 upon value for initial concentration of reactant, that is equal to 0.01 into value for rate constant, it is 6.1728 into 10 raised to minus 3 into, what is x? It is equal to 0.004 upon value for A minus x, it is equal to 6 into 10 raised to minus 3. Instead of this, we can shift this decimal on this side. We can also write it as 4 into 10 raised to minus 3. So instead of this, we can write it as 4 into 10 raised to minus 3. So we can cancel this 10 raised to minus 3 and 10 raised to minus 3. Now calculate this. So over here, in numerator there is 4. Divide by, then put bracket 0.01 into 6.1728 into 10 raised to minus 3 and into 6. Then complete this bracket. So it is equal to something 10800.069 seconds. That is value for time when reaction is 40% complete.
These are the examples of first order reaction. Decomposition of hydrogen peroxide, it decomposes to water and oxygen. Only one reactant is involved, so we call it as first order reaction. Next is thermal decomposition of N2O5 and PCl5. These are the examples of second order reaction. That is decomposition of HI, it decomposes to hydrogen and iodine. Decomposition of ozone and alkaline hydrolysis of ethyl acetate.
Next is pseudo first order reaction. A pseudo first order reaction can be defined as a second order reaction or higher order reaction that is made to behave like first order reaction. Consider the reaction A plus B gives product. In this case, two reactants are involved, so we call it as second order reaction. But if concentration of one of the reactant is in excess, then rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of only one of the reactant, that is A. So such type of reaction we call it as pseudo first order reaction.
For example, a rearrangement of N-chloroacetanilide to para-chloroacetanilide. So first, N-chloroacetanilide is allowed to react with HCl. It gives us acetanilide. Elimination of chlorine molecule takes place in this case. Then these acetanilide and chlorine further react with each other to give para-chloroacetanilide. So in this case, concentration of HCl remains same at the end of reaction. Although two reactants are involved, but rate of reaction depend upon the change in concentration of only one of the reactant. So such reaction we call it as pseudo first order reaction.